I don't know. I know on the 360 it was on Legendary. You have to shoot these Banshees down with this pistol. The thing about that, though, is that you have to do it super quick because they do fly away. So if you don't jump on it right away, they'll disappear and you'll have to start the whole level over again. Because I believe the achievement is for 4, which there was 2 right there, and there's 2 later on that you come across. I'll try to point them out if I see them.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Yeah, that recharge on the shields. I never really got used to that in Halo 1 just because it's so much longer than it is in Halo 2, or really any of the Halos. Takes a while to get used to because you have to be a lot more cautious than you do in other Halos. Sorry about subtitles, but I was looking at the menu and I can't put them on at all. Like, there's just default subtitles and no subtitles. So it is what it is because it's 343, which kind of ruined Halo. I mean, like, I like Halo 4. Halo 4 is probably... I hate to call it my favorite one, but it kind of is. Just because of the story between Master Chief and Cortana. I really like that, and I like their interactions in that game quite a bit. And the ending was really good, I thought. Multiplayer, not so much. Mainly just because they were trying to be more like Halo Reach. And Halo Reach was just starting to be a little bit more like Call of Duty, which I don't like. But Halo 5, definitely ever played. Like, I don't like number 1, or this Halo Combat Evolved, very much, but I really cannot stand Halo 5. It's awful. And even the multiplayer is just garbage. It's Call of Duty on, like, ridiculously like Call of Duty. Like, I have a friend that I play with once in a while, and he likes to play Halo 5, and I oblige him sometimes. But I always do awful. Always. Like, I'm never crack 3rd place. Or if I do, it's extremely rare, just because everyone's better, or like they just know how to treat the system better than I, because they're like my friend is, because he plays Call of Duty quite a bit, and he's prestiged like every single time in all of the Call of Duties and the Black Ops and all of that stuff. So of course he's really good. But me, I'm no good at it because I haven't played a Call of Duty since Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Or no, I take that back. I played Black Ops. But that was definitely the last multiplayer Call of Duty that I played. So that was a while ago. But the system is just so stupid because it's not based off of skill anymore. It's just based off of who spends the most, like all the different card packs and stuff. Like if you go to play Firefight, especially Firefight like against other people, they'll just wipe you out if you haven't spent any money in the game like I haven't. Like, basically halfway through the game, every time, some random person will have a sniper rifle that and shoot you. It's an instant kill, and if he shoots at you and misses you, it creates a black hole next to you and kills you anyway, and it has like infinite ammo and just all sorts of cheap things that just go to ruin Halo 5. Not to mention the story and how awful that really was. Like,
If those lifeboats make it
with
down,
the
we're
fight
gonna
scene,
be right on
quote
top of it.
unquote, between Agent Locke and Master Chief, I almost started laughing. It was so, like, I could have choreographed a better fight scene than what they did. Like, it was so pathetic. I know a while after I bought it, though, that they did something to the game that really changed. Well, not, I shouldn't say really. It slightly
This cave is not a
changed how
natural
it was.
formation. Someone
And
built
it made it,
so it must lead
it made it different. Like, it made it feel different and act differently. And I don't know how they did it or what they did, but something definitely, definitely changed. I think it was a better, like a further better change,
to monitor their chatter.
but it was, in my opinion, it was too little too late. Another comment I would like to make is that back there, Cortana mentions how this is not, like the cave entrance is not a natural formation, and everybody always calls her out on it. You're so stupid. Of course it's not natural. She's a computer, so a computer saying something stupid doesn't really, I don't really think that's, I would not be, if it was a human character saying that, I would be more inclined to be like, yeah, that was a stupid thing to say, and they shouldn't have had that in the writings or in the voice lines. But for a computer to make an observation based off of something that they know nothing about, I don't think is really dumb. But whatever, I guess. But sorry, that was kind of a little off topic, but just something that I've noticed. That I don't know, because I really like Cortana. I like the character a lot, and I guess a lot of people don't feel that way, but I don't know. I guess I'm defending a video game character from scrutiny. It's like trying to defend a movie with plot holes in it. Oh, I probably should have said this earlier, but there is another achievement for this game, this level specifically. To go through this whole level without entering a vehicle, it can totally be done. It just takes a long time. Like, I think it took me like 40 minutes to run through this whole thing. Oh, stupid word. I think on the plus side, it can be done on easy. So, that makes it really, really easy. But, yeah, that's another achievement. Also, the achievement is null and void if you do it with a partner and the partner enters a vehicle. So if you do it with a friend, you have to do it solo. Or both of you, I mean, not enter the vehicle. Even if they already have the achievement, it doesn't matter. You both can't enter the vehicle. So I would recommend just doing it by yourself, just because it's so easy to do. I mean, unless your friend wants to run through an entire level with you, but I mean, none of mine would. I mean, you know, they would, but if I really wanted them to, but they wouldn't want to. And I wouldn't blame them. I mean, it'd be a really long and boring part. The one gap that you saw me go through a little bit earlier, that's probably what should have triggered me to talk about it, but that, you can totally do a grenade jump over that. Super, super easy. And if you don't, just reload the checkpoint. No big deal. Have full grenades all over again.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
This first stream, I'm probably only just going to make an hour long. Just because, well, mainly because nobody's watching me. and then also because it's like 7:15. I have some friends playing who are probably going to be playing Overwatch, and if they're not, then I'm probably going to want to play it. I probably won't stream it just because honestly, talking as much as I feel like you kind of should to make it at least interesting for people who are choosing to watch you. It's but I don't know. I'm just kind of spitting ideas out there. Kind of just talking to fill space. There is also this weird thing I've noticed in this game, mainly because it's old, where if you kill all the enemies, you kind of have to come up to the Marines more often than not, because for some reason they won't start the next part. Just like what is happening right now. Like, I bet you there's an enemy somewhere around here that I'm not seeing that I need to kill in order to move on, but I don't know where it is. Could also be just the game being dumb. Oh, no, never mind. Usually there's a voice line that goes along with this, but for some reason it didn't get triggered. That's why I was saying what I did, but scratch everything I just said, I guess. Get in the vehicle. Thank you. I was just also thinking, Jackals in Halo 5 are ridiculous. Like, they're crazy difficult. Like, I found myself in Halo 5 more worried about running into a Jackal than running into an Elite. Like, every time I saw a Jackal, just in the back of my mind, I was like, great, now I'm going to have this huge, stupid ordeal that I have to go through. But the Elites are like, no problem, just EMP them, they're done. Jackals, for some reason, I don't know if it's played the campaign since they did release that one update. But you could hit them with like a plasma pistol, fully charged, and they would still have shields left. Like, it would just turn it red, basically. At least on Legendary. And, oh, it's just so annoying. The hitbox is so stinking tiny. Like, in this Halo and Halo 2 and 3 and even 4, you can totally hit that little circle on their shield and make them come out of their shield for just a split second to shoot them. In Halo 5, it's all, at least for me, it's almost impossible. Like, I barely ever broke their shields just because of how difficult it was. Another thing about this game is all the enemies dive out of the way perfectly every single time. They don't really do that in any other Halo, but I know in other Halos they turned it into a skull, but in this one it's basically like you're playing with that skull on all the time. Like, watch. I'll try to hit these Jackals up here and miss all of them. Of course, it would probably help if I could steer. But one nice feature I do really like about the Warthogs in this Halo is that if you basically are driving even at a mile an hour and you touch somebody, they'll die. Which, no, it's a feature that I like, but not that I am not happy that they took it out of every other Halo. But it's just a thing that I like in Combat Evolved because it makes it a lot easier, because I feel like the enemies are tougher in Combat Evolved than they are in Halo 2 and 3. I mean, Halo 4, honestly, was probably the easiest campaign of all the Halos for me to go through.